I'm ready for sex. All right, well, welcome everyone to episode 33 of Flock of Geeks Gaming Podcast. I am your host, Defense, and alongside me is
Kester.
the beautiful Kester. How you doing, man?
Oh, just awful.
Ah, come on.
It's been one of them weeks.
Oh, stay positive.
I'll try.
Stay positive, because we got a good show.
We do have a good show. Maybe this will get my spirits back in there.
It will. We got some good gaming news. Got some more gaming news this week than we usually do. The last couple, it's been a droughty kind of month.
Yeah, things have happened this week, though.
Yeah, so it'll be fun to talk about it. And then we're going to do a list of game franchises that we want to come back.
Yeah, this is the sequel to last week.
Yeah. So it has to be a series. It can't just be a game.
Yeah, we were just because we're going to do games that should have got a sequel.
Yeah.
It's
so
on point.
Yeah. So that'll be fun, too. So that's the second half of the show. So let's get started with the first with some gaming news.
Let's just dive in.
Let's dive right in.
Let's do it.
Mario Maker, the phenom that was on the Wii U.
Their one game.
Their one game.
Remember that game for the Wii U?
Yeah, Mario Maker.
Mario Maker.
But that is now coming out for the 3DS, which is, actually a really good idea for Nintendo.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. I'm surprised it already wasn't on 3DS.
Yeah, I felt like this might have been a game that came out for both, but I think maybe that was part of the plan.
Yeah.
Because people would buy one and not the other, but I think maybe people are more inclined to have both now.
Yeah, maybe it's a good point. I still need to get a 3DS.
Dude,
I have no desire to get a Wii U.
The 3DS is awesome.
But I might have to wait and just get the NX. I think that's where I'm going to go.
Yeah, that makes sense. See what it is. And what it
It
has
would be
in
cool
store.
if you could play your DS games on the NX. I doubt that.
Yeah. Well, this is the thing. If NX does go cartridge like it's rumored to go,
Yeah, that's the rumor.
then it's a total.
It's
I could
in the
totally see it
realm.
happening. Yeah, for sure. I mean, you could maybe just have like a DS attachment cartridge that could fit right in, unless the games are the size of DS games.
There
which
you
I
go.
doubt.
You already solved it.
There.
You
Yeah.
should work for Nintendo.
Yeah,
Definitely.
we've been saying this for years.
Yeah.
I mean, we're 33 episodes deep. I'm surprised we haven't gotten a phone call.
I would have think we would have gotten at least a text.
Yeah, or an email.
Yeah, something. Fuckers.
Yeah, and I still don't get any $5.
Yeah, I mean, I don't care to play Mario anymore, so.
We'll get to that later.
Okay,
For
let's.
But in general, I would agree with you. But there's definitely certain games that I would enjoy playing from Mario again.
Yeah, I guess some of them.
So
2D Marios, I guess I'm done with.
yeah. Well, side scrolling, it's just getting to the point where it's like, meh.
What's left to be done with it?
Yeah, it just no one's trying new things with it. Is the issue.
No, yeah, you're right. I mean, I guess Salt and Sanctuary kind of.
I like that, but that was that difficulty spike, and it reminded me of Dark Souls.
Really Dark Souls like.
So that was my interest in it, and it was fun.
Yeah, I like 2D games.
I do
I'm
too.
Still a fan.
I wish they'd come back and they just need to bust out the Metroid, man.
Yeah,
The
they
2D
do.
Metroid.
The
That's
2D
on
Metroid.
3DS. That's all they need to do.
That's all I can ask for.
Yeah. All right. So next up, there's so Friday the 13th game trailer was released, and it's just a gory mess of killing.
Yeah, it didn't really tell you what the game was going to be like, but some great kills in there. I got to give it to them.
It was fun.
Yeah, like
it
I want
was
to play
fun.
it now just to see the kills.
And I think it was like they had it like as like a music video
yeah,
called like 13 or something.
if I recall.
Yeah, which I think that's what it was, like Roman numeral 13. But it was just music playing while Jason killed a bunch of these kids.
Yeah, it does look cool though.
Mhm.
I thought they were really creative, inventive. I love whenever he just like shoved the one girl into the fire.
Yeah,
that was
that's
like
what was my favorite.
that was my favorite one, I think.
He just steps on her, then she's dead, and he just walks away.
Yeah, it makes me wonder, like, for the game, like, isn't everyone just gonna want to play Jason?
Oh, yeah.
So, like, how's that gonna work?
Well, I
Like,
don't...
does it work like Evolve, where you queue up to be the monster, or you queue up to fight the monster?
I'm not sure.
Like, who would ever queue to not be Jason in that case?
The thing is, maybe it's more like a round robin thing. If you stay in, you'll get them.
Ah, okay, that makes more sense.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, because you can't have people be able to pick.
Yeah, because you'd always. It might be one of those things though. You don't realize how much fun the campers, I guess.
Yeah, the campers. It could be a lot of fun. I heard you can backstab people too, which is kind of cool.
Like,
so you can work with them the whole time, and then suddenly throw them under the bus.
I read. I
to
saw
get out of it.
Yeah, I saw an interview, and it was like one of the ways to escape's like a boat or a canoe, but there's only 3 seats.
Yeah,
and there's like 5 people. So yeah, that's when that would come into play.
Yeah, there's I guess you're encouraged to cooperate, but you can throw someone under the bus to escape, which I do love that idea.
You son of a bitch.
Yeah, because that's
Kester, no!
I would use you as a human shield to get away from Jason any day. I'm a coward. It's like, can I throw a baby in front of me? Like, how can I get out of this? Are there any women or children I could use as a shield to escape this Jason?
I'm getting on the boat. I don't care.
Yeah, exactly.
So you're gonna be the guy that gets on the boat and just leaves.
Exactly.
By yourself.
Yeah, without a doubt.
We're on the dock. We're ready to go.
Yeah, it's like wasn't that in Seinfeld? He's like, so you think in this day and age, women and children first is an antiquated notion? Somewhat, yes. It's like, yeah, that's how I would do. I'd just throw the old lady out of the way, get in the canoe.
So, from watching this trailer, are your overall impressions of the game? Are you excited? Do you want to play it? What's up?
Yes, I do. I think I had no interest whatsoever, but I want to play this now.
Yeah, I wanted to play it because I just think it's. I want to see this genre of many people versus one enemy do good, because I feel like that's an awesome concept.
It is a good concept, but it just hasn't been executed.
Yeah, and honestly, what better way to do it than with Jason?
Yeah, it makes
He's
perfect
like the
sense.
ultimate guy to do it with.
Yeah, I think I'm going to get it because I told my old roommate I'd play it with him. So,
yeah, I did too, actually.
Yeah, he's all excited, and because he's a huge Friday the 13th guy. I definitely think it looks cool, though.
Yeah, I think it'll be fun. Do you think it's going to be a full-fledged $60 release, or do you think it's going to be $20 with a lot of DLC? Or
I don't know, because isn't it a smaller developer?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
So I mean, if it is 60, it's fine because they're a startup. I'm fine with paying that if it's a full-fledged game.
Yeah, this is the thing. This has a lot of indications of DLC.
Yeah, of
this
course.
kind of game.
Yeah.
So
I mean, either go if you're gonna hit me with DLC, maybe $30 for the actual game.
Yeah. I agree with that.
That seems reasonable, and then if I like it, then I can spend the money on the DLC. Because it's like, is this even going to have a hard copy release, or am I going to have to download it?
I don't know. I want to say there will be, because I feel like your old roommate would want the case as a collector's item.
But it was like a Kickstarter, wasn't it?
It was.
So usually...
But it made a lot of money. I'm sure if we go onto the Kickstarter and look, you can find if it's going to have a physical release or not.
Yeah.
It probably depended on how much money they got.
Pretty sure I'm not going to do that, though. So.
No, we'll find out.
Yeah, we'll find out.
I honestly, at this point, I don't care if I have to download a game.
I honestly just would rather download them anymore.
Yeah, I just don't have enough room.
No, there's just all these cases. I'm carrying shit games around from 12 years ago. I just I wish they were just all on my PlayStation.
Yeah. Well, and it's nice, it's comforting because you get the PlayStation Store. You can download whatever you want whenever you want at this point.
Yeah.
And if you don't have the disc, then it's actually way easier.
Yeah, and it's the other thing is I never realized how much of an annoyance it is to just swap discs out to change games.
How lazy we get.
Yeah, how fat I am and how lazy I am. I don't want to get up to put... I was playing... what was I playing? Street Fighter, and I was like, I want to go back play some Overwatch. I got to get up to put the disc in? What is this? It's like the Stone Age.
That's the thing. I usually get physical games for games I know I'm going to really like and want to have. But then I usually play them a lot, so that means I have to put the disc in a lot.
Yeah.
And it's kind of a pain in the ass.
And it used to be worth it when you got cool instruction booklets and stuff.
That's the other thing. Nothing. It's not even really worth it.
I don't know if I can't remember the last game. I remember this was the I'm done buying games moment, but I can't remember which one it was. I'm just going to I opened it up, and it was just a piece of paper, and it's for the instructions, go to this website.
Yeah.
It's okay, why did I buy this? I could have just downloaded it.
To literally put it up on your shelf.
Yeah.
And if you're that kind of person, then more power to you, but I'm not really.
No. I mean,
I'll
if
talk to you about
want.
games all day. You don't need to see my library. It's in my head.
Yeah, I have a library.
All right, so I'm looking forward to it as well.
Yeah, I'm
Friday the
actually
13th
looks
like a good
solid.
time. It does.
Oh, I can't wait to throw you under the bus.
Not if I get you first.
You won't. I'll see it. I'll see it coming. I'm slimy.
I know you are. You're like a snake.
I really am. I'm a
Just like a
shifty
snake.
bastard.
All right. No Man's Sky customers are suing to get their money back,
Which is awesome.
which is hilarious.
And their player base dropped 90%, didn't
Yeah,
it?
it was the first week.
First week, wow.
We didn't talk about last. That's the statistic we had last week. We forgot to mention was that I don't know where it is now. Maybe 95.
Yeah, 95 have dropped off. Oh, I remember that first week. Everyone on my friends list was playing it. I have not seen one person playing it
No, me neither.
since then.
I haven't heard anyone playing it. I haven't really heard anything about it other than like people are trying to sue now.
Yeah, people are trying to get their money back. I saw this coming, so
I don't understand why
what you expected, yeah.
yeah, it's like just because you got a game you didn't expect doesn't mean you should be getting your money back.
No, like this sets an unhealthy precedent. Like you can't sue because it sucked.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna win.
No.
I mean, I don't think, but there are cases that I've read about that people that have played the game. I think this is more on the computer, but I've heard on console it's almost the same case. They're like 70 hours or plus into the game, and they're getting full refunds.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
That's a lot of time to put into something you hate.
Exactly. There's no, even, I don't even know. The real policy, I think, traditionally is if you have more than 2 hours of gameplay in it, you can't get a full refund, according to Steam. So I don't know what's going on with that, like why they're getting it. I mean, I can understand their expectations weren't met, but that's pretty much every video game I play.
Yeah, like if I had to return every game that didn't meet my expectations, like I wouldn't have a library.
Yeah, it's like I want
It'd just be Overwatch and Uncharted.
Of course, I'm spending $60 for this game. I want it to be a 10 out of 10, but it's not gonna be.
No, nothing's a 10 out of 10,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Exactly. So, I think it's silly. I think people just need to realize that they bought this game, and if they don't like it, then just sit on it.
Yeah, and they might release stuff. You might get patches. Who knows?
Yeah.
I mean, this doesn't shock me at all. I'm just surprised so many people fell for it.
Oh, I know.
Like, I've been saying it, like, since I saw the game, like, there's no way that game is going to be good.
Yeah.
Like, there's no way it's going to live up to what it's saying it's going to do. How you were going to be bored after the third planet. And everyone's like, oh, I love exploration games like that. Yeah, but usually, like, if you look at Oblivion or Elder Scrolls or whatever the hell it's called, you're at least doing something. Like,
Yeah.
there's quests. Like,
Well, you can even argue Minecraft is even more up this alley
yeah.
than that.
And then that's creative. You can build things.
Yeah, exactly.
This, you're just shooting a gun at a plant to get
Carbon.
a carbon. Like, oh my God, that sounds so stupid. Like, how did you not see that coming?
Yeah. Well, it's like I bought it. And I haven't barely played it, but I'm not asking for my money back.
No.
It's like I don't care.
You knew what you were getting
Yeah.
into.
Listen, I honestly did. I don't care. I'm not going to sit here and blame the developers. Like, yeah, we called this a year ago.
Yeah, I knew this the second I saw it.
Yeah, there's no way that this indie team is going to make this mind-blowing game
No.
like this.
And you can't just go ask for your money back because
No,
it
you can't.
sucks.
You can't.
Like, it's not allowed.
People are like, like there was a lot of people saying that's robbery.
Yeah.
I just think it's people just need to realize they need to stop being so stupid.
Yeah, you had it coming.
You
if
paid
bought-
for it.
You paid for it. You played it. Like, what else? There's no money back there.
Yeah. So I'm on with, even though I don't really like the game, and I'm with the developers. Like, this is just stupid.
Yeah, it is.
They
It's
should
just
not be
silly.
getting in a lawsuit because people bought their game and didn't like it.
Yeah,
It's
I mean,
ridiculous.
it happens all the time.
Yeah. Oh yeah, look at Fable.
Yeah.
Like Peter Molyneux. Yeah, he's probably not really around anymore. God, I don't think he is.
I don't think he is either.
But that guy lied out his ass.
Yeah, he was just making shit up.
Yeah, but the games were actually pretty fun.
Fable's good. I like Fable.
Yeah, but they weren't anything he said they were gonna be.
No, not at all.
You could plant a tree and you can come back and it'll be a tree.
It'll grow.
It's like, what? There's no point in the game you even plant a tree.
There were no trees.
There's no farming or cultivation. You're just a liar.
Yeah.
So, okay, moving on. We got Mark Hamill and Kevin Conroy hinting at doing Hush or A Death in the Family next.
I thought they were going to retire after this one.
I don't think they can get enough.
No. I mean, it's great. They're great at it. I didn't care for the Killing Joke, though.
Yeah, you said you weren't a huge fan.
No, I hated the beginning. I thought it was just... Like, it might have made a cool episode of the animated series, but I just...
Funkin'?
Yeah.
Cool episode with funking?
Yeah.
Because they funk.
Yeah, they do funk. I didn't care for that.
Yeah, okay, keep
like,
going.
I'm okay with it, I guess. Like, I don't care. I just thought the whole beginning was, like, completely, like, it didn't connect
Okay.
to the actual Killing Joke part. And then, like, I liked the Killing Joke part, but I wanted to like it more than I did, I think is where I came down on it.
Do you think that it was more because of the first part you weren't a fan of, and that led you into, like, the expectations being, like, lowered, or...
I don't know, man. I just...
Like, if that was not it, if you just watched it and it was just
that part,
the Killing Joke part. Yeah.
I think I still would have been disappointed.
Okay.
Like, it just, I don't know. Maybe it just didn't translate. Like, maybe some things should just be the medium they are. And, like, I felt like that worked as a comic book, but whenever it was in a cartoon, it didn't.
Yeah.
I don't know. It didn't work for me.
I liked it.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine.
I thought the beginning, I could definitely understand where you're coming from, but it didn't bother me. I thought there were some cool parts in that. I think it's cool that you finally get to see some more Batgirl.
Yeah, but I think if you're going to do a Batgirl...
She should get her own thing.
Not even that. It's just... Whoa.
Not my...
What are you doing? Can you hear me now?
I don't... Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, we're good.
All right.
Disappointed!
Yeah, you got to get that in there. I feel like if you were going to do a story about Batgirl, like, the Joker needed to be in it. Like, there needed to be some sort of connect there between the Joker and her, or...
Well...
I felt like I wanted the Joker to be in part of that story somehow.
Oh, okay.
To connect it better to...
I got what you're saying.
To, like, Death in the Family, because it's almost like they're just two separate stories.
Yeah.
And it's whatever. I just didn't care for the Bat part. And I don't know, man. I really like that comic, but it just didn't work for me.
I get it. That's fine.
Yeah.
I think there's definitely parts where it dragged. But overall, I thought everyone did a good job. And I love the end because you got to hear Kevin Conroy laugh.
Yeah, it was good.
Like, you're like, wow, you never got to hear that before. Mm-hmm. So I did like that part.
Like, the one part I did like was Mark Hamill doing the speech at the end.
Yeah.
Sometimes I remember it one way, sometimes another. Like, I did love that speech and that part.
I think it's undeniable that Mark Hamill did a good job.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt.
I mean, that wasn't...
That goes without saying.
Yeah, I think Kevin Conroy did an awesome job, too.
And I don't know, I just wasn't a fan of the art either, to be honest. Like, I like the art in the comic better, but, I mean, I get translating it. You can't do the same exact thing because it would...
I noticed that they missed a couple quintessential comic panels during the movie.
Yeah.
Like, the one that sticks out to me the most is when Joker turns around and has that big smile on his face.
Uh-huh.
But it's almost like a reassuring smile. Like, it's actually genuine. Like, he's not being a creep show.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, they missed that. Like, that's one of the best panels in the whole comic.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't even in the movie, which I was like, that's ridiculous.
It really is. I didn't know. It just didn't feel right to me.
That's okay. That's okay.
Hush I've never read.
Yeah, I don't know either.
And I think Death in the Family also never read. So I've heard Hush is amazing though.
I've only heard good things. Honestly,
I'll read it tonight and I'll let you I'll come back next week with my Hush review.
Okay. Honestly, I have no qualms with these two guys continuing to do anything, because it's never them if it's not good.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
If anything, they're making it way better. So I think if they're going to continue on, I'd rather be them than anybody else.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So I'm okay with it.
Yeah, I'm fine with it. I mean, they can keep making movies till they die. I'd be happy with it.
Yeah, for sure. I'm just glad Mark Hamill's willing to keep doing the Joker. I
Yeah.
think he realized like that's something he needs to just always do.
Yeah, he keeps saying he's going, it's going to be the last thing I do, but it never is.
No.
Thank God.
I know.
He's so good as the Joker.
He is. Moving on. Deathstroke is actually planned to be in the new Batman as the villain for the Ben Affleck Batman.
Yeah, I like this decision a lot.
I do too. It's finally like
Yeah, something. It's just, it's tough to get excited about anything out of this universe, though. It really is.
it is, but he's a great villain.
I do like me some Deathstroke.
Once it was announced that Deathstroke was going to be in it, I'm like, wait, he hasn't been yet?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's one of the. He's so badass, and
He is
everyone really
awesome.
likes him. So it does blow my mind that he hasn't been in any movie up to this point. So I think that'll be really cool and refreshing to see, because it's not a new take on him; it's the absolute first take on him.
Yeah, and at least, this is what we've been talking about, where we want to see the Ben Affleck Batman movie before we totally give up on this
For
universe.
sure, yeah.
And I love Deathstroke, but I can't get excited for anything they announce or say or do.
Oh, I'm not like exceedingly pumped. I'm not like.
But I think it's an awesome choice for a villain.
But I think if you're gonna try to get this going, they're going on the right direction.
Yeah, exactly. Who would you get to play him?
It has to be an old man.
He's not that old.
He's white hair, dude.
Yeah, but he's not like old.
That's a good question.
I would say you need someone who's like in their 40s.
Yeah.
So like Ben Affleck's age. It'd be cool if it was just Matt Damon.
Yeah. Matt Damon should be Robin.
I'm at 28. He's like old, the same age though.
So it'd be hilarious.
Yeah, I
And
guess
it's
it
Matt
would be.
Damon and Ben Affleck on. Dude, they have such chemistry.
And they do. They are besties.
Yeah, like it'd be great.
Yeah, but he's too old.
Yeah, but it would be so funny in the movie because it's like, why are you better than me, Batman? I'm like 1 year younger than you.
Yeah, we're the same age.
Yeah, you could throw that in there.
They
And
just
it'd be
did
funny.
Adopt a 48-year-old man.
Well, you don't have to go with the adopt thing. You could just, I don't know. They did that with the end of the Chris Nolan ones where they hinted at Robin.
Yeah, I don't know why they're so terrified to put a Robin in these movies. It's like,
Probably because they saw what he did last time.
yeah, but that's no indication of how awesome Robin is.
Oh, I know.
It's like Batman didn't have a Robin for what, like 2 years? Like, that's 2 years there wasn't a Robin. Like, he's the most important character besides Batman.
Yeah. People do not
if you
give
make
Robin
him a-
enough credit.
Yeah. No, they don't. Robin is awesome.
Yeah, he is.
But, like, look at Kick-Ass and how much everyone loved Hit Girl.
Yeah. Well, Hit Girl, yeah.
Same concept. Like, get a young kid in there that that just kicks ass. People will love it.
Yeah. Maybe that's why they're afraid to do it. I don't know.
No, I think they're afraid to do it because of Batman and Robin.
Because I think, yeah.
And Batman Forever, it's like he was so poorly received, and then like the first two people like, and there wasn't a Robin in them. So it's like maybe they point to that as the reason people didn't like him.
Yeah. That's a possibility.
And I mean, that fucking Christian Bale, he's like, I refuse to do a Batman movie that has Robin in it.
Is that what he said?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's a fucking douchebag.
Yeah, he's the worst.
Douchebag kangaroo. Fuck that.
I don't know. Like, yeah, people don't give Robin enough credit for being awesome.
No, they don't. I agree. I think they could do something really cool. And who knows? I think Ben Affleck's a big enough Batman fan to realize that Robin is important. So maybe he will be in it.
Yeah, hopefully he is. Guess, like, maybe recruit a new Robin in the movie. Because, well, no, he's already dead.
Oh, that's right. Fuck. That's how much I care.
Yeah, because this universe is so stupid.
Well, that means that he's had one. Right?
Yeah.
So that means he needs another one.
Exactly. Get us to the third one. Bring in Tim Drake.
Do you think...
It'd be cool if Nightwing was in it as well.
That would be awesome. So wait, who did they say died in the new Batman versus Superman? Which Robin was it?
I think it's supposed to be Jason Todd.
Okay. What if they made Jason Todd Deathstroke?
That would be really stupid. So yeah,
I know.
it's gonna happen.
I know, because I said it.
Yeah, that's probably exactly what it is.
Seriously though, think about everything. Like, they don't show him at all.
No.
They reference him very smallly, but they reference him. It's pretty obvious. And then Deathstroke, the masked guy, is going to be in this one.
God, you're right. That's going to happen. And that's the dumbest thing ever.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm sorry. Just throw it out there.
Well, like I said, just everything about this universe sucks, so who cares?
Yeah.
It's like, I don't even want to see this movie.
I'll see it. I'm going to see it.
Oh, we'll go. We have to.
For the betterment of all geeks.
Yeah, but I mean, Deathstroke's cool.
Yeah, he is.
I like Deathstroke.
Yeah. So I think that was a good villain pick. Next up, I saw Yoga Hosers, the new Kevin Smith movie.
Oh, how was that?
And it was, personally, I really liked it.
Oh, that's cool.
I could see why people wouldn't. A lot of critics hated it.
Mm-hmm.
But me and Jeff, I went with, he really liked it. I really liked it. I gave it like a B-. I think he was in around the same realm as me.
Cool.
PG-13 Kevin Smith movie.
Whoa, wow.
Yeah, because it's the main character
Yeah,
is
his
his daughter and Johnny Depp's daughter.
Yeah, they're like best friends.
Mm-hmm. And it was just fun. Like, it was very refreshing to see it. And I just had a good time the whole time. And it wasn't very long. And
That's cool.
so it was fun. And the best part is that Kevin Conroy is in it.
That's awesome.
He comes up to like the clerk, the two girls that are being the clerks, and he asks for something, and then they deny him. He turns around, and he has this kid with him that has an R pin on. He's like, "Come on, Robin." They just leave.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, it was the best.
I want to see it just for that.
It was great.
But you already ruined it, so I feel like I don't need to see the movie now.
It's still worth seeing.
You know what movie I watched this week?
What?
Was The Jungle Book.
The new one.
The new one.
And?
It was awesome.
I know, dude.
Yeah.
Wasn't it
was
great?
great. Yeah.
It's like one of the best movies I've seen in a long time.
If it came out in the summer,
yeah.
it might have been the best movie of the summer then.
Wait, was it summer? Yeah.
Yeah,
we got confirmation.
Yeah, because it was awesome.
Yeah, dude.
Bill
I know.
Murray. Oh, dude. Christopher Walken.
Yep.
King Louis. Yeah. See that movie.
Yeah. It is one of the best movies of this year, hands down.
I might give it Captain America followed by Jungle Book.
The new Captain America.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but I mean, it was surprisingly
that.
good. Yeah.
I would say I like Jungle Book better than that movie.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it was good. I can't really.
I feel like Jungle Book's not going to be my movie of the year, but it's definitely
I'm still good.
there.
Right now, it's still Deadpool for me.
Yeah, I don't know. I think Rogue One might do it.
Yeah, we'll see.
I think it might. It looks really good.
It does look really good. Do you think Rogue One will be better than The Force Awakens?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, I do
feel
too.
like once they got their feet wet, they kind of know what they're doing. They know what they want from the series, and I think the previews just look incredible.
Yeah,
I
they
think
do.
all the
yeah.
characters look fun.
I can't wait.
Yeah, it looks great. So yeah, Jungle Book.
Yeah, definitely watch the Jungle Book
That's
because I didn't even really like the original movie that much, but I thought it was hilarious.
Yeah, it's an A movie.
Yeah, it's an A movie.
Yeah, definitely check that out. We got Shocker costume.
Yeah, and Homecoming.
From Homecoming.
He must interrupt the dance and shock his way in.
He messes up. Robert Downey Jr. is the chaperone.
Yeah, he's chaperoning. Iron Man will be chaperoning the dance.
So, okay, we saw, if you can go look it up, you can go look up the Shocker costume they released. What do you think about it?
I think it looks fine.
Okay.
I mean, I like that it kind of looks like the comic book.
Kinda?
Yeah, it's not.
Kinda does?
Yeah, but he's not in like some crazy armor suit that looks ridiculous.
Yeah.
Or he's not like who was it, Electro in the last one where
It was blue.
he was just like blue Jamie Foxx. Like that was his costume. So like I liked that it was at least a costume.
Yeah. True.
Yeah.
I think it's okay. I think it could have been way worse.
Yeah, exactly.
It definitely resembles Shocker to a degree. They have, so that's okay. I think they should have, if they would have thrown red in it, because it's mainly
it does need red.
yellow and a little, it's like off yellow, greenish kind of.
Yeah,
weird.
mustard.
Mm-hmm. If they
Mustard's in this fall. I don't know if you knew that.
especially at Homecoming.
Yeah.
But if they would have thrown red,
Mm-hmm.
because they almost have the indication of the outfit and like in its entirety There's just no red, and that's really what makes Shocker for me stand out.
Yeah, he is very yellow
that
and red.
Yellow and red.
Yeah.
So it's just mainly yellow. It could have been worse. I think it could have been better.
Mm-hmm.
I'm okay with it.
Yeah, I'm okay with it too.
Yeah.
Same with like the vulture. His wings look giant. Did you see that?
I didn't see the vulture.
He was just in posters,
Oh, okay.
but he looks okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think he should have giant wings.
yeah,
Because, I mean, the vulture as a villain, I mean, thinking about it from the outside, it's like, that doesn't really sound too menacing.
nah, just a guy flying around.
Yeah, you
I
just
feel
think of
you
like a
could
creepy
just
old man. Like,
Yeah, you could just shoot him.
yeah, but if he had giant wings,
Yeah, there's
that
something
might
there.
make it cool.
Yeah. I like what I'm seeing from this movie, and it's good. Marvel's involved, so it'll be fine.
Plus, the Spider-Man is awesome.
yeah,
we
Tom
already
Holland,
know he's
yeah,
awesome.
he's great. I do like how Marvel got Spider-Man back, and they fixed him in 5 minutes.
I know.
That's
They
all.
put him in a movie for 10 minutes, and he's good.
Yeah, he's good. It's like, oh yeah, I remember how Spider-Man was awesome. That's why you want to see him and I don't care about the Fantastic Four.
Uh-huh.
But I would love to see Marvel get the Fantastic Four back because I want to see Doctor Doom.
Yeah.
I know they would nail Doctor Doom in 15 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
And then
It'd be great.
You get Galactus, the Silver Surfer.
What they should totally do is make that completely under the radar that they get them back, and then at the end of one of the movies have Doom come in for 5 seconds.
Oh, yeah, I'd love to see a good
People
Doctor
would
Doom,
piss their
man.
pants.
Like,
Yeah,
I
'cause
think-
who doesn't like Doom?
Yeah, he might be my second favorite villain after the Joker.
He's awesome.
Yeah. Plus, he has a PhD in destruction. It's I don't know what he's a doctor of. Just Doom. He has a PhD in destruction. That's what I'm assuming he got it in. And his own country. He's so interesting. And
That's
then
so
he's always so terrible in those movies.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
All right. And then last bit of news. Final Fantasy 15 news.
Mm-hmm.
This is weird. This is weird that this even came up. I think it's stupid that they did this interview, but they're going to try to do whatever they can. Since the game was delayed, they're probably trying to hype it more.
Yeah.
But they said that the game will be rather linear at the end of the game. So it's going to be super open world until you get, and they specifically said this, which doesn't make any sense, until you specifically get to a train sequence. And then from then on, the game is very linear. And then they go on to say that you can go back and explore still, though.
I feel like that's given a lot away, too.
Yeah, it is. And what the creator is saying here is that once you reach this certain point, so this train sequence, the game is going to flow because you're going to feel a sense of urgency to beat the game because the villains are assholes and you want to fight them. And
Yeah, well, that could be a good thing.
which is fine. But, why would you even say that? Because that's almost insinuated in every game.
Yeah, and you're also just giving away the huge... So I come across the train sequence. I know this is the huge turning point of the game.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a huge spoiler.
I know. You're welcome, by the way.
Yeah, thanks. Same with...
But I feel like we need to talk about this because that's complete bullshit.
yeah, that's ridiculous. And he also... Didn't they say that it takes place over 10 years as well?
Throughout the game?
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't see that.
So it's a 10-year, story in the game. So we already have 2 major spoilers from the creators.
Yeah, they're just talking about it. They don't care.
Yeah, I mean... And it's so close, too.
I know. That's what I mean.
Why would you do this?
They probably wouldn't have said anything if it came out on time.
Yeah, that's probably what it is.
But, this is the thing you don't say to people nowadays. The word linear.
No, that's a big
In a
term.
Final Fantasy game, especially because of 13.
Yeah.
People are going to be like, well, what? They're not going to read between the lines. They're going to be like, oh, it's linear. That's bullshit.
Yeah, and that was the opposite of 13. Near the end, it got less linear.
Yeah.
And actually a decent, okay game.
Uh-huh.
But it took 70% of the way through for that to happen. So now we know you have to get everything you want done in the open world before the train sequence?
Well, they're
Or are
saying
you
that
saying
you can
go back.
They're saying okay, it's like a contradictory statement.
Yeah.
You can always go back, he says. You can explore and continue to get things. But that's when the game becomes more linear. I'm guessing maybe he means in quests-wise.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe there's really no more side quests after that point. It's just you got to, beat the bad guys.
Yeah. Or
Which
you
is
get a laser focus and you're
Yeah.
going here, 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 and here. And then you might, this might be 90% of the way in, too.
Well, That's not what it really said.
That's not what they're in. Okay. Well, I mean, I'm fine with it being more linear. That's good news to me.
I think it's a cool dynamic, but like I think it's a very bad
no, don't
public
tell me
statement.
that.
Yeah. Like your job is to not tell me that. Your job is to make it feel that way and make it feel good.
Yeah.
Like I don't care if you're making me go through open world or like linear. If it's fun, I don't care.
Yeah, that's like telling me to be scared instead of like actually scaring me.
Exactly.
Or you should laugh here instead of like,
Yeah.
It's like a laugh track.
Exactly. Like you shouldn't have to say anything. You should make the story so damn good that I would not want to do anything else anyway.
Exactly, and I should be motivated to finish it by that point.
Exactly, and I'm like, now I'm tempted. Like I don't even want this train sequence is gonna come up. I'm just gonna go back.
I'm just gonna go back and side quest you cocksucker, just to prove a point.
So I thought that was interesting that they said that. And
Yeah,
I think it was really, honestly, a bad move.
Yeah, I don't like that at all.
Yeah.
I would have been much better off not knowing.
Yeah.
Thank you, you dickhead.
Well, and everybody that listens, you're welcome. But, I mean, it's seriously a big topic that it needs to be talked about. Like, that's stupid.
That is really dumb.
And if that really sways your opinion on this, then
I mean,
let
I'm
me
still
know.
picking it up.
Send some hate mail.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Do it.
You know, who cares?
I'm still gonna go with Justin and the boys on this road trip.
If it's 10 years, I hope they're wearing the same clothes the whole time.
They probably are.
Maybe that's why his shirt looks so small.
Yeah, they just don't change clothes in this world.
They just start ripping and shrinking.
No, it grows with them.
Oh yeah, it's part of.
It's always.
Oh God.
It's always tight.
If they pull that one, it's always part of them.
Yeah, 10 years of the same clothes.
Oh God. Okay. Well, that's the end of the first half of the show.
All right, good first half.
All right. So next up, we got game franchises. Again, I messed it up.
Yeah.
That we want to come back.
Woot woot.
Okay. So second part of the show today, we're going to do game franchises we want to come back.
We'd love to see some of these return.
Yes. So, Kester, why don't you start us
I'm going
off?
to kick it off real quick.
Yeah.
The first one I wrote down was Castlevania.
Yes. I think that's an obvious, great choice.
Yeah, like what the hell happened, man?
Did you ever play those console games?
The Lords of Shadow?
Yes.
Yes, I did.
And?
They're okay. I never even bothered with the second one.
Okay.
The first one was just God of War a ripoff.
Oh, okay.
And then also a Shadow of Colossus thrown in.
Really?
Yeah, they didn't. Did you ever play it?
I played it for like 10 minutes, and that was it.
Yeah, there was. It definitely like Shadow of the Colossus. You climbed on Titans to kill them and stuff. It was a direct ripoff of Shadow of Colossus and God of War.
In theory, it sounds cool,
Yeah.
but just was not that great.
No, it was okay. Had Patrick Stewart, which was cool. He was the narrator.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was probably the best thing about it.
Oh, nice.
The second one I didn't even play because I got shitty reviews.
Okay.
The first one I didn't like enough. There was something about the rolling in it. I can't remember why it pissed me off. Some reason I just thought the rolling was weird.
Like to dodge?
Yeah, I wasn't dodging attacks when I thought I should have.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. And you could just beat everything in it by just matching light attack.
Oh.
So it wasn't bad, but it wasn't great.
So you want for this franchise to come back as a 2D side scroll?
Yeah, I want my 2D Castlevania.
I mean, we're getting the spiritual successor coming up.
Yeah, I'm hoping that's good, but another one, Mega Man, the spiritual successor, did not turn out well. So
yeah, but that's true, and I might as well go into mine then, because Mega Man's it.
Yeah,
like Mega Man needs to come back, and it needs to be good.
Yeah, it needs to come back well.
Yeah, it needs to. Well, they did 9 and 10.
Yeah, and they were good.
They were awesome. Like that was return to form, man. You couldn't really ask for a better throwback, but I mean.
You kind of want to see like a newer, flashier.
Yeah, make it look nice. Make like it's 2D side scrolling. You can make a lot of cool stuff happen with that.
Yeah,
nice.
I just dropped my phone.
You better pick it up. Yeah. That's your list.
Okay.
So yeah, Mega Man's definitely on the list for me.
Yeah, I would have put it on there as well.
Okay.
Let's see. Next one I have here is Devil May Cry.
Yeah. What happened
What
there?
happened there?
We know what happened.
Yeah, you gave it to Ninja Theory, and they fucked it up. Which, I mean, it was funny because at the time I heard that, I was like, the same guys that made Heavenly Sword. That could be good. It was basically just Heavenly Sword with Dante in it, and I didn't. It was okay.
Yeah.
But I want to be Devil May Cry, it needed to be better.
Well, it was stupid Dante.
Yeah, Dante was dumb. Virgil was okay in it.
Okay, I didn't even...
I'll give it that. The bosses were creative.
Yeah.
Like, there were some things to like in that game.
It just... to me, when I played it, I didn't play it much. It just didn't feel like Devil May Cry.
No, it was like a different game.
Yeah.
And that's what I didn't like about it.
And it was too vulgar, and I think that's what I didn't like about it. Like, I'm okay with vulgar. I mean, some of my favorite movies are vulgar as hell in video games. But that was, like... the charm of Dante was that he wasn't vulgar.
No, it didn't fit. It doesn't fit his character.
No, it doesn't. Him saying the F word and stuff just doesn't work.
No, he's supposed to be like charming and fun.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
This guy was like an emo bitch.
Yeah.
Like whiny. He
just a complete douche.
Yeah, he was a douche. That's the exact word I was looking for there. You summed it up perfectly.
Douches are just...
he's just a douche. Yeah. Sorry.
So my next one, Tenchu.
Yeah, I figured that would be on there.
I love that game. I love those games so much. And with what we have going on in video gaming, there needs to be an awesome ninja game.
There really does need to be an awesome ninja game.
And like, Ninja game, don't get me wrong, is great.
Yeah, I have that on my list.
But that's an action ninja game.
Yeah, that's an action game.
Like, Tenchu is a stealth ninja game.
Yeah, and it's really the only one.
Yeah, at least anyone that ever got was really good. There was a 2D side-scrolling one called Mark of the Ninja for the computer, and it was pretty cool. But it was 2D side-scrolling, so it's limited there. And I feel like with a ninja stealth game, you need 3D open environments to be able to do what you want to do.
Yeah, and it could stand to be brought back too with how like much better AI has gotten.
Yeah.
So it would, and like there aren't that many stealth games anymore, to be honest with you.
No, there isn't.
It's kind of like gone out of favor. So
and if it isn't a game, it's like you can do that or you can do action.
Yeah, exactly. There's no straight up stealth games anymore.
It's just like ninjas are so cool, and everyone loves ninjas. But where are the ninja games?
Yeah, it's like we have 1,000 zombie games, but I can't get one ninja game.
I know, and we're starting to get some pirate games. It's
yeah,
like,
pirates are coming in.
I want that ninja game back, man.
I feel for you. For the sake of our friendship, I'll say I want to tempt you.
Thanks. I know you're not a huge fan of stealth games, but
no.
I would buy that game in a heartbeat. I don't even care if it was good. I'd buy it.
I'm sure you would. Okay. Well, then I'll just do Ninja Gaiden.
Okay, yeah.
We don't have to get into it that much.
We talked about it.
Yeah, I loved.
You want the 1 and 2 back.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't want the 3 crap.
No, 3. They made another one apparently. Did you know that?
What?
Yeah. It was called like Yakazama or something.
Did it come to the States?
Yeah, it did. I saw it at GameStop the other day. And I was like, because I was looking for Ninja Gaiden 2. I was just like, if Ninja Gaiden 2 is like $5, I'm gonna get it. And there was like another Ninja Gaiden game. It was like cell shaded.
What?
Yeah, apparently this existed.
This sounds terrible.
It must have been if I didn't even play it or hear about it.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, I can't remember what it is called, but they did make one, and it was terrible.
That's Jesus.
Yeah, I want to return to form.
I agree there. I want a Mario Galaxy game.
Yeah, we talked about it.
I know we did, but that is definitely, because it's 2 games, they need to make another one.
Yeah, they really do, just because we haven't had a 3D Mario game in a while, and that was the problem with Galaxy. It's like, where do you go after that?
Yeah, you just rampart against the universe. But it's still...
It shouldn't have died.
No.
We should have another one.
For sure. Definitely. At least 3.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah, so that I definitely want one of those back.
Let me see here. I have Dino Crisis.
Nice.
I don't know if you remember Dino Crisis.
I do remember it because it was the tank controls.
Yes.
Yeah. I never played it, but I've watched people play it, and it was awesome.
I'm looking, particularly Dino Crisis 2. I loved that game on the PlayStation 1. They made a third one for the original Xbox that was just like one of the worst reviewed games I've ever seen. I remember it getting like a 2 in Game Informer. or
Wow.
3. Yeah, it was apparently that bad. But the first 2 are really solid. Tank Control.
I want to say that I saw them up on the PlayStation Network recently.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Check that out. I'm
Yeah.
not sure, but I mean, like, I know Resident Evil 4 was up there,
Well, that I'm gonna get again.
and I want to say Dino Crisis was there because I remember the cover, the chick with the gun, and then like the scratch. So I think it might be there.
Yeah, the second one was better because it was just like the first one was just a Resident Evil clone. The second one was just like a straight up action game with like tank control. Like it was Resident Evil style, but it was an action game.
Oh, okay.
So it was just mad dinosaurs coming at you, and you just blast them in the face with shotguns. It was so much fun.
Is that what? Did you think those games were scary?
No,
Or were they supposed to be?
I don't think so.
Oh,
No,
really?
They were just supposed to be. The second one, the first one, I vaguely remember.
Uh-huh.
The second one I played a ton. Like I liked it better than I liked the Resident Evil games of that generation. I always forget about it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I played it that much.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, like I should have put it on my top 10 PlayStation games. I just forgot about it.
Gotcha. That's cool, though.
Because I probably played that game more than I played the Resident Evil games. Because it was more action focused.
Yeah, because once you get through the Resident Evils, you could say that, you kind of, it's not scary anymore.
No.
So,
Because it was the same thing, but just action.
yeah, that's cool. I'm going to go Battletoads.
Oh, Battletoads. That's a good one.
Like, where the hell they go?
Yeah, what the fuck happened to Battletoads?
Like,
It seemed like it was going to be a thing. It really did.
they're awesome.
Yeah.
They still are. And this is the thing. Making this list, it's like I want these characters and games to come back, but I don't necessarily want a new game.
Nah.
Because like I don't think they could do another good Battletoads game.
I doubt that they could. Do you know he's in Killer Instincts, Pimple?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
so-
brought him in as like a new character.
Yeah, so he's at least in there.
That's true. That's true.
But yeah, it doesn't count. It'd be, yeah, what the hell happened to Battletoads? But what would you make it like? Because I have the same thing. I have Final Fight.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But how do you do? Do you just do 2D brawlers with these things, 2D beat 'em ups, or do you try to make them 3D?
Yeah, I don't know. That's what I mean. I didn't really think that far into it,
Nah,
but I mean, I'd be dude.
I'm fine with 2D beat 'em ups.
Dude, if a new Battletoads came up that was a side-scrolling beat 'em up, I'd play the shit out of that.
Yeah, I think I just want 2D beat 'em ups in general back.
Yeah. Well,
Remember Castle Crashers?
Yes.
How good was that game?
Dude, that's the most played game I had in college.
Well, I mean, that's a good game.
We collected every animal.
Really?
Yeah, and like
All the weapons.
all the weapons. We did everything in that game. It was fantastic.
That game is so good.
I just
Great
saw.
music in that game too.
Oh yeah, I just saw a dude that had a tattoo of all of them on his arm.
That's
All the
awesome.
Castle Crashers. Yeah, it was awesome. So yeah, I'd be okay with a 2D side-scrolling beat 'em up Toads game.
Yeah,
For sure.
Same with Final Fight. I'd like to see that.
Yeah.
Let me see. I have Half-Life.
Oh yes.
Like that's an obvious one. What the hell? Like where's Half-Life 3?
There was a game convention. It was, I think it might have been in Germany or something. Someone took a picture. It was literally like, it was like Zelda and then like Halo and then Half-Life 3.
Uh-huh.
And like underneath the Half-Life 3, it was just like, maybe someday.
Yeah.
Like, it was just a complete joke and trying to get people to come to this convention.
Yeah, was it Gamescom?
It might have been.
Yeah, it might have been. I love
saw that.
Half-Life. Like especially like
Dude, the second one, I don't know. I never played the first one.
I played it, but it's not like the second one is
I
the
couldn't.
one
Yeah, I
invest-
couldn't go back to the first one after the second one.
No, exactly. The second one is so amazing.
It is. It was awesome.
It's like one of those games, and it just flowed so well. There was like a couple different parts, like you had the survival horror part,
Yeah.
and then the shooter part. I love the end of that game where the gravity gun goes out of control and
Yep.
you can just start grabbing people and
Yep.
throwing them. Love Gordon Freeman, the nerd scientist who also kicks ass.
Yeah, it's just a game that it's an adventure, man.
Yeah, and it's one of those games where why haven't we gotten a third one? Like Valve has all the money in the world. What the fuck are they doing?
Dude, I think they're scared.
I think at this point, yeah, they don't want to be like Duke Nukem or something.
They're like, this game is so overhyped
yeah,
and
they're
will
afraid.
always be that if they come out with something and it's not nearly as good.
I mean,
they're
yeah, because like the expectations for that would be through the roof.
Oh yeah,
like that.
oh, yeah.
That'd be like if there was a Seinfeld reunion.
yeah, exactly.
Like the expectations on that would just be out of control.
Yeah, it might literally be the most hyped game of all time at this point. Like, just because it never goes away.
No.
Like, everybody always wants Half-Life 3.
I still want Half-Life 3. Every gamer does.
Exactly. That's a great pick. Yeah, what the fuck are they doing?
Yeah, what the fuck?
To go off my Battletoads, I think Double Dragon needs to, like, a good comeback.
Yeah, never played Neo, but I did hear good things.
Yeah, that's what you said. But then there was that one trash heap of one.
Yeah.
But, like, Double Dragon 2 is so good.
Yeah, I think it's just downhill from there is the problem.
I know, but it's still so good. Did you ever play the Battletoads Double Dragon mashup for, like, any Super NES?
I played it for Super Nintendo, could not beat the second level.
Yeah, but it was still good.
It was still good, yeah.
Yeah. Again, I don't really know where they should go with it, but Double Dragon, like, it's such a quintessential group of characters. It came from Nintendo. Like, I just think it needs to happen.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one.
Maybe they should just do a new Battletoads Double Dragon.
Yeah, just get them both out of the way.
side-scroll.
That would be the best thing to do.
Yeah. Maybe that's what they'll do.
Yeah, hopefully that happens.
Do it.
Once again, you should work for Nintendo.
I know.
Okay, I have Monkey Island.
I've never played these, but I've only heard great things.
Yeah, I love Monkey Island.
You bring it up quite often.
I bring it to the show because it's something that you need to play.
Is this what kind of gameplay is this?
It's a point and click adventure game. You remember those?
I thought that's what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's just so funny. It has insult sword fighting. It's so good. Like it's one of those things that you have to play it because the thing that makes it good are the jokes, and you can't really like just sit here and tell jokes.
Yeah.
It's not the gameplay, it's the writing, it's the characters. It's just so funny.
Yeah. Who made that again?
LucasArts. What's the guy's name? Oh. He made Psychonauts.
Okay, that's where they're coming from.
What's that? Yeah.
I forget his name too.
That's a great game too. You ever play Psychonauts?
Yeah.
Yeah, so good.
Well, I was thinking about sticking it on here, but it's not a series.
Nah. We
Monkey-
put that on the
Yeah. Well, shh.
Yeah.
Keep it secret.
Yeah. Monkey Island is a series, yes.
It is.
Yeah.
Is there 2 of them?
3, I believe.
Oh, okay.
The third one is my favorite, the one for PS2.
Oh,
Escape
okay.
from Monkey Island. So funny.
I want to try them. I think it'd be fun.
I mean, it's hard to beat without a strategy guide, but yeah,
Those
internet.
games are.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, cool. That's a good pick, man. Totally good. One that kind of pulled right out of my hat that I thought was impressive, the Soul Reaver and Blood Omen games.
I have that one too.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
The Legacy of Kain
Yeah.
and Blood Omen. Yeah. Because Soul Reaver was great.
Yeah.
Legacy of Kain was great, and then they just stopped making them.
Yeah. Like they were going somewhere.
They really
Both
were.
those characters were really cool, and they started mashing them up. And
I think what happened was the last one they made that starred Kain wasn't that great.
okay.
And it was like and I think that kind of put a damper on it. It was like it was for the PS2, and it just was like very mediocre. I just remember all you had to do was hold block until it was your turn to press attack, and the level design wasn't creative. I mean, the first one for PlayStation, Soul Reaver, was just basically the adult Zelda.
Yeah, it was.
And it was really good.
It was. I loved that game.
Yeah, I love that game as well.
And I think both characters are really cool.
Mm-hmm. I loved the first Legacy of Kain, but you can't play it because of the load times now.
Yeah, that's what you said.
Yeah, it's like you pause it loads, you unpause it loads. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. So, yeah, I definitely would like to see them come back. I think they could do them justice at this point.
And it was always cool because you were playing as bad guy.
Yeah.
And that was awesome.
Yeah.
And Soul Reaver was probably the pinnacle of that. And I think the next couple they came out with were garbage, and it killed it.
Yeah. I mean, they tried to keep going for sure, but they just kind of died. But I think... Oh, and then they had that, like, online one.
I don't even remember.
It was
that.
like Legacy of Kain, but it was just an online multiplayer where, like... It was humans versus vampires.
Oh, I remember that. I never played it.
I didn't either. And I don't know if it's still going or if it's still in the creation phase. I think that was alpha or beta when people were playing it. And, like, that's not what I want.
No.
Like, I want an adventure game. Like,
yeah, Zelda
action adventure.
style.
Yeah, that's where that game's, that's where they started from. So, all right, yours.
I have Marvel vs. Capcom.
Yeah.
Nothing really to say, but I love that game.
And
There's a chance.
Yeah, didn't you say there's a chance?
There's a chance, but I mean, I still think if it happened, it would be a few years from now, and we'd be lucky to get it.
Yeah.
But I would love another Marvel vs. Capcom.
I mean, it's a great fighting game. There's really nothing much else.
No, just a great fighting game. And another great fighting game I'd love to see come back is Power Stone.
Oh.
Remember Power Stone for Dreamcast?
I loved Power Stone. That's my most played Dreamcast game.
Oh, it's so good. Which one or two?
I think I only played one.
One's the 1v1.
Then no,
Power Stone 2 is the one where you can play 4-on-4.
Then it was yeah. Then it was
they're
two.
both great. It's like the only like 4-on-4 versing fighting game besides Smash Brothers that's really good.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, you would think there'd be more of them.
Yeah, that game was so good. It like fell out of my memory for a long time, and I didn't remember the name of it.
Yep.
I'm like, no, like, what is this game?
Oh yeah, I loved Power
And
Stone.
then it popped back in. I'm like, yes.
It was one of those things, like the first one, me and my one friend, we used to play it constantly. Then the second one came out and everyone loved it. So we'd always have 4 people playing it. That was the reason I got 4 controllers for my Dreamcast.
Yeah.
And it's so good.
Yeah. I don't know if it'll hold up. I don't know today.
I think it would because it's simple,
Yeah.
fun. Like there's no complex systems or anything. It's just a simple, fun game. I think it would hold up.
And there's not that many like 4-player fighter games.
No.
Yeah.
And it had like thousands of weapons and shit. It was so good.
Excuse me. Yeah, that game was awesome. That's a great pick. Next up for me, Earthworm Jim.
Yeah, that would happen to Earthworm Jim.
I was thinking about this. It's a great series. I feel like it would get really scary at this point, though.
What do you mean?
Like, they would have to do it the same style.
Yeah.
Like, Earthworm Jim, like, for whatever reason, popped into my head realistic Earthworm Jim, and that's, like, the scariest image
That is
I've ever
creepy.
seen.
Yeah, I don't want to see any of that.
Yeah.
It's got to be a cartoon.
Yeah, like, a 3DS, platforming, 2D side-scrolling Earthworm Jim, new game, would be awesome.
Yeah, that would be fantastic.
So, I want that. I think that'd be cool.
Yeah, I have one that almost happened, but Silent Hill.
Yeah, I mean, you could definitely put that on the list.
Like, I wish that... I mean, what's funny about Silent Hill is, like, 2 was the best one, and it's been slowly going downhill since then.
Do you think it's been slow, or do you think there was kind of a leap there?
No, it's been a slow burn. Like, 3 was okay, 4 was so, and then that was it.
Wasn't there The Room?
Yeah, that's 4. The Room.
Okay.
That one was, like, an interesting concept, but it was just dumb in the end. I remember being like, nah, that was just dumb.
I never beat it.
And then Downpour I didn't even play.
Was that the one where you were a prisoner
Yeah.
and like escaped or something into Silent
But
Hill?
it was an American game. Like, Americans shouldn't do Japanese horror.
Oh.
So that was why I didn't like it.
Who made it?
I can't remember. It was some company in Texas.
So, it wasn't Konami.
No, Konami I don't think made it. I think they licensed it out to somebody, and
Oh, that's the issue.
it's like a Japanese horror game.
Did they have like a PSP version or something?
Maybe.
Silent Hill. I thought there was another
I
offshoot
feel like
one.
you're right. There was, but I don't recall it.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know about that one. I tend to pretend those don't exist.
Yeah, that's kind of how I am with those kinds of games. Just like, no.
And actually, this is the last one on my list.
Mm-hmm.
Onimusha.
Yeah, I'd love Onimusha.
Yeah.
I would love to see it come back.
Again, ninjas, samurais. What are we doing?
Yeah, demons. It's so good. I think that's one where the third one was pretty well received. So, and I think they were just going to end it as a trilogy, but then they came out with the fourth one to see like if it still had cachet, and nobody liked the fourth one or played it. And I actually thought it was pretty good. I thought it was probably the second best one.
Oh wow!
After the second one. I didn't even think about that. There were rumors that they were going to do it. So.
Yeah, I heard it too, but I'm kind of just putting my faith in saying like, this should be made.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully that energy goes out there.
Yeah, hopefully. I have 2 more. Jack and Daxter.
Yeah,
I'd love to see that come back. And then number 1, of course, Chrono Trigger.
Yeah. Where's the Chronos?
Yeah, what happened to Chronos?
Well, we got Chrono. Well, okay, we got Trigger, we got Cross, and then is that it?
That was it.
Those are 2 of the best RPGs
of all time. Yes, like it doesn't make any sense.
It's one of those things, man. That's a scary realm of making new games for.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like RPGs just aren't what they used to be.
Nah.
And that the magic, those are the epitome of the magic of RPGs.
And yeah, you'd want it to be a turn-based, and like everyone hates that now for some reason.
Because they're impatient.
Yeah, I think.
Which is interesting because you're an impatient son of a
yeah,
bitch.
I am really impatient. I don't know if I could do it nowadays. Maybe I don't know. They haven't made one in so long.
Have you gone back and played any old ones?
No, I never go back. You know this.
Oh, I thought you said you were going to go play Chrono Cross again.
I was going to, but I'm not. Probably not going to do it. I don't really know where I guess yeah, maybe I could.
I was just wondering.
I'd have to remember, and I probably won't. Oh, speaking of RPGs, one last one, Breath of Fire.
Yeah, I was going to put that on here, but I know that did they actually make that mobile one?
I don't know. I hope not.
What the fuck?
Same with Valkyrie Profile.
Yeah.
Gonna be a mobile game. Worst thing that ever happened to me.
Let's continue the series and put them on mobile.
Yeah, it's such a bad idea, but yeah, Breath of Fire was so good.
It was.
I think people hated 5 though. Like it's so rare. I've never met anyone besides like I knew like 3 people that liked 5. Everyone else just hated it.
Yeah.
Like if you look at like reviewers, like most games that destroyed their series, everyone always puts 5 on there, even though it was awesome.
That's a shame.
Yeah. It's one I could wish was still going.
I'm intrigued that Dragon Warrior's still going.
Yeah.
Like that's kind of one of those games I feel like would be on this list, but it's not because they still make games.
They're still making it. I played the last one for the DS.
Yeah.
And I liked it a whole bunch because you got to create your character, which was cool.
Oh, nice.
And since Akira Toriyama did the art, you get to make your own Dragon Ball Z character.
Yeah.
So my guy looked exactly like Vegeta. It was just Vegeta.
I think the latest one was the Wii U one it was like the Dynasty Warriors ripoff.
I didn't play that.
Yeah.
That sounds right up my alley there.
Yeah. Well, you get that, and you get Hyrule Warriors.
Yeah, I still want to play Hyrule
Warriors. Zelda.
Warriors.
I have it.
Yeah, we should play it.
I know. Someday.
Someday. I can dream.
Get away from the thing.
Cat.
God,
Oh,
no.
No. Hit it.
I'm not hitting him.
He's hitting his cat again.
I'm not. I'm not.
Yeah.
My cats beat each other up enough. I don't need to do it.
Yeah, and the one's all tore up.
Oh, shut up.
Nah, he's fine.
He is okay. All right. Is that the end of your list?
Let me check. I feel like it was. Beautiful Joe.
Okay.
Did I mention that?
No, you did it.
And a good 2D Metroid.
A good dude.
There's a stipulation there.
And a good 2D.
Yeah, not just a Metroid. It's got to be a 2D Metroid, and it has to be good.
Okay.
And let me look through here. Yeah, I think that's it.
Oh, there we go. We got it.
Man, we nailed it. What a show.
What a show that was.
That was a good show.
That was fun.
Yeah.
Some shout-outs.
Shout-outs.
I got to write these down. And
You
just hang 'em
really
on the wall.
do. Just put them on the list every week because you forget.
There's just so many awesome people out there.
There's so many great people out there.
Mr. BS Show, shout out.
Shout out.
Yeah. Master Debaters.
Shout out.
Three Cuckoos Podcast. Martin's Gaming, Mr. 411. And
Shout out. Whoever else we're forgetting, just know you are our favorite.
obviously. I think we're good.
I think you think we're good?
I think we're good.
Okay.
So apologies. You can tweet me mean things if I didn't say your name.
Just tweet Adam how much you hate him.
But just check the comments. I always put them all down there. They're good shows if you're bored. Like podcasts and video gaming YouTube channels.
And I'm
too.
bored all the time.
Yeah, and I'm sure you are too, listeners.
Yeah.
So check those guys out. They give us a lot of help. We appreciate it. And I think that's it.
All right,
Kester.
go murder my murder.